This guest is the president and owner of Patriot Talk 920, which is Houston's Christian conservative radio station. Their mission is to provide programming based on the three pillars of family, faith, and freedom. This station has been owned and operated by this family since 1983. Let's welcome to the Menudo Club, Senor Matt Velasquez.
Thanks, sir. Morning, afternoon, whatever it is now. I am dragging today. For those that don't know, I have triplets, and they just celebrated their 12th birthday party last night. I had 12-year-old girls at the mall, at the house. I am running on fumes today, so stick with me for a second here, but glad to be here. I haven't been able to make a Menudo Club meeting yet because normally I'm going 7 days a week, and we are at a lot of the gun shows in the Houston area. We actually have 2 this weekend, one in Number One in the Heights. So my team's over there right now. But we'll be at 56 gun shows this year. So that's a huge thing for us as being in the community and being a grassroots radio station. So the quick story behind my radio station, like Eduardo said, my family's owned it since 1983. So we were the second Spanish radio station in Houston, with the Morales family having the first one. My father started KYST 920 AM back in '83 to start a Tejano radio station. And just curious if anyone's ever heard of the Stardust or Starlight Ballroom, those were my dad's. So he bought KYST 920 AM in order to bring Tejano music to the airwaves in Houston in order to promote the nightclubs. So my dad had the first Tejano nightclubs, my dad had the first Tejano radio station in Houston. So for 40 years we operated 920 AM as a Spanish radio station. Then in 2022, my father passed away. And so I've been working for the station since '04. He passed away in 2022. I took over the company. I'd been, involved in the operations. I'd been CEO of the company already, but I was actually about to just sell the company because I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this without my dad anymore. That was my best friend. My mom had passed away from a fight from cancer in 2020. I was like, it's time to move on. But then in talking to my wife while we're on a road trip, I said, you know what, I'm really upset that my faith and my freedom is under attack by the mainstream media right now. I'm a very devout Catholic. Catholicism is the root of our family. And I was getting upset that I felt like my faith and my love for our country was attacked. And I asked my wife, can I take our radio station, switch it to the most Christian conservative MAGA radio station you'll ever hear in Houston? And she was supposed to say no, but she said yes. So now, with a life savings dumped, a Roth IRA dumped, and more credit card debt that I could ever accumulate, we're a year and 5 months into this project. And so it's been a great opportunity to bring strong Christian conservative values to the airwaves. We have strong conservative syndicated programs. We were the home for Dan Bongino until he left for the FBI. We do have strong conservatives from the Newsmax world, such as Todd Starnes, Chris Plant, Dana Lash is with us, and then we have local people as well. And what I've enjoyed is the fact that other companies are looking at me. And I've actually had several meetings with other on-air talent who wants to move to what we're doing. And I'm very frank with them. I said, look, I'm still in startup mode. I am still trying to wait for that day when I get to take a paycheck. But they're like, no, there's growth in this station. There's not growth anywhere else. So we're excited for what we're doing right now. And a big part of that growth and the big ask that I have right now is, again, we're grassroots, we're independent, we're family owned and operated. But I've had people approach us and ask us, well, how can I be a part of this as well? So what we decided to do is we started a volunteer group that we're calling the Patriot Talk 920 Minutemen. And what this is, it's an opportunity for people to help us in our mission to bring Christian conservative values to the community. And again, like I mentioned, how we're a part of these gun shows, other in-community events that we're doing. We just need help, all hands on deck right now, in helping us grow the message of the radio station, grow the message of what we're trying to push in our mission. And so we decided, let's put this volunteer group together where people can sign up, whether it's you have time and talents on the weekends to join us at our booths wherever we're at. If you're a student who needs volunteer hours, we can sign off on volunteer hours. If you're looking for experience in the radio industry, broadcast industry, it's just a way to say, hey, whatever time you have, we need as much help as we can get. And as being a volunteer, being a part of this volunteer group, the Minutemen, we're also going to do regular get-togethers. We're going to do regular raffles, and it's not going to be like, hey, here's a $25 Chili's gift card. It's no, every month we'll give away firearms. We'll give away, big ticket items. So we're trying to give back to those who are supporting us in our mission. So if anyone's interested in learning more, on our website, patriottalk920am/volunteer, there's information there, but I can speak on that as well. And in 2 Saturdays on May 17th at Aegis Arms Gun Range in Pearland, we're actually going to host an informative meetup there. And so if anyone's interested in learning more, we're going to meet up there. We're going to give away some items while we're there. And bring your firearm. I'm going to pay for the lanes. So, we'll have free food, free drinks, free lanes at the gun range. That's all on me, just to say thank you for looking into what we're doing. And again, a big part of the radio station obviously has been the gun shows, the firearms industry, the Second Amendment, and we support an organization that's called Gun Owners of America. And with our partnership with them, we're also going to ask if anyone who's volunteering with us would like to help and volunteer with that organization. They're also a good grassroots organization that their job is to sue the government whenever they infringe on your Second Amendment. So we're working hand in hand with them. So any help in all these avenues we can use. Biggest help I always ask for is prayers. That's the main thing that I need. So thank you all again for having me here. I'm glad I could make it. I'm glad I could feel very presidential behind my podium here. So I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Are you a leader hungry for meaningful discussions and real solutions? Then the Saturday Menudo Club is calling your name. Join us every first Saturday of the month from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at various restaurants in Houston, where leaders in our community gather over delicious menudo and Mexican food. It's not just about the food, it's about the people who add flavor to the dialogue. We address crucial issues like education, commerce, government waste, family concerns, faith, crime, homelessness, and making a difference. Our gatherings feature renowned speakers who inspire us to take action, and every event is recorded for our YouTube channel and website. Get ready, the Saturday Menudo Club is coming to a restaurant near you. Connect with like-minded leaders, exchange ideas, and work together towards a brighter future. Visit SaturdayMenudoClub.com to join the club today. Remember, it's not just a meal, it's a media experience for leaders. Stay hungry, my friends. 1, 2, 3.
Ya no más!